Libra. How are you? It's your Force Spirit here. Nice to see you again, Libra. Libra. What's going on? With the leap of Libras. I said leap. That's Leo. You guys are the leashes. The leash. What are you unleashing? The leash. The kids and I, the reason why I say those things, like the voliere of, I love the voliere. The sleuth, those are a group of bears. And I believe, and it's because Libras have, for me, because of your style, Libras have always been foxy, right? And so a leash is a leash of foxes. And it's a group of foxes. And I got the little red fox. She's gone back deep into the woods, and I haven't seen much of her. She was collecting just the bones and stuff we were leaving out there off of soups and whatever, winter cooking. And I haven't seen her in a while. But anyways, so that's why you got an alliteration. I love alliteration, so of course. But I said leap. Could be dealing with a Leo, because the Leos are, believe, a leap is a group of leopards. So, let's take a look, Leo. I almost called you Leo again. Let's take a look, Libra. What is this? There's 3, so it's a side story. What are you sneaking around? What is this? 7 of Swords. This is sneakiness. This is keeping your plans secret. This is leaving confusion. This is sort of escaping the scene. When it's regarding money, stability, security, or you're sneaking away from, let's take a look at this, from a Taurus, a boss. High Priestess, you're not saying a word about this. What are you sneaking away from, Libra? Let's take a look. Bottom of the deck. You are, again, you could be quiet about how much you make. Now that I see what's on the bottom of the deck, that's a lot of pentacles. That's independence. You're keeping quiet about this independence, about your stability, security, about your wealth. You are being all what is going on now? You got me curious. Let's see. Libra, let's take a look. All right, Libra. All right, let's see. Let's take a look at what the leap. I said leap again. You're going to be leap today. Was there just 2? Yeah, I'll take 2. Okay. You are leaving. You are moving away. Good. From something that has caused you a lot of, it almost feels like drama and you just need quiet time. You need a vacation. You need to go to the cottage. You need to go somewhere other than where you are. For some self-love, for some, I'm feeling vacation for you. I'm feeling just traveling, road trip, doing what it is you love. If it's reading that you love to do, then get a good book. Go order something and take a book somewhere else. It's that moving. It's that going somewhere from the environment you're in to a different environment, whatever that means to you, and giving yourself the self-love and care that you require. Your higher self is saying, yes, look into the future with this and it's the planning stage. Look at how you've got the world in the palm of your hand. Look at how you have chosen which path you're going to take. You are really changing gears here is what I'm hearing. You're making plans to make the move. Where? What? Focus on foundation. Hierophant. This could be away from tradition, away from a boss. I did say boss. Away from a job that you have been in for a long time. This feels like Taurus, like that King of Pentacles we saw in the side story. This feels like a boss. It feels like a job. It feels like tradition and like a company or corporation that have been in the game for centuries, right? Like decades is what I meant to say, but I said centuries. So again, you could be working for government, you could be working for centuries. That's a long time. And again, when I see the Pope here, this is the Pope of the Tarot, the Hierophant. This is long-standing beliefs, long-standing tradition, long-standing, I'm hearing this, or this could be a marriage for some of you that you've been in for a long time, for you older Libras. Don't take that personally. I'm an older Pluto Libra. Oh, Libra Plutos, Libra Virgos. I kind of see us as the older, and you can go back to, like, my parents are Pluto Leos, right? The Pluto Virgos, the Pluto, and then once you get into the Pluto Scorpios, those are the young fellas that are just blowing everything up, the whistleblowers. And it's something as simple as I worked at, I don't know, a fast food restaurant, and this is what they actually do, and you're just like, just blowing it up, right? This is your focus and foundation, though. We'll find out with some clarifiers. You're being patient, making the plans, being patient, finding that. And I'm really with this dark figure. See the dark figure, the dark figure, the dark figure, and everything, all the figures are dark. I'm just noticing this. You could be going through the night of the soul for some of you. But even this Ace of Cups, I believe your self-love you've put on the back burner. Your self-love has got to do with transmuting, because again, the alchemist here, they turn lead they turn lead into gold, right? They turn what is this dark, heavy, negative energy into that of gold, which is valued. Interesting. And there you are, working away at it as a darker figure. Some of you are going through the dark night. The 8 is your future. Your hope, this is not your hope interfere. This is how you see yourself as the Knight of Wands. Taking action. You've taken that wand. You've made that choice out of the 2 of Wands, and you are now ready to take action. But again, you could have had to have waited with this Temperance card. Making plans with the 2, your higher self, saying make the plans, love yourself, move into those calm waters, do the work. And it could be to master something to take to your next job. For some of you, it could be working on all the details. Could be working on your resume, working on what it is you have to offer moving forward. If it is from a job, it could be getting paperwork ready. If it is from a marriage, how other people see you is moving forward is very clear. Again, dark figure. And juggling 2 different things. It could be juggling home and family. I mean, the juggler makes it look easy, but do you see the waters? And this is what I mean with the first card out, is going from these just highs and lows emotionally into smooth sailing, where you take a look at the water and it's just like glass. This is not glass. This is rough water here. And you see how those ships are, and again, this is balancing out everything that you have going on in your life, Libra. There's a lot going on, and yet making it look very easy. And the outcome is taking a mental rest. They made it specific, taking a mental rest, taking care of your body, taking care of your mind, taking care of your plans, taking care of yourself financially. Libra. And that which you might not see is that you have been disappointed in love. You're disappointed, emotionally disappointed. Yeah, those are some spilt cups there. This could be a friend group, because the 3 of Cups for me is a friend group, right? People that you thought were supporting you, who've turned on you, family as well. It's very interesting. And another dark figure. All the figures are dark. Now, it could very well be that in this deck all the figures are dark and I just never noticed, but today. And so it's almost like, and again with these 2 cups here, right? Libra, you could, that one dark cup I'm seeing now right here. I never noticed that they were 2 colors before. And a light cup. So it's like you're going through the dark night of the soul. Responsibilities. You're moving away, Libra, from these responsibilities that I think are not yours. You've taken them on. It could be the responsibilities of friends, family, co-workers that, they ask you one time to do something and then it's your job permanently. This type of thing, you weren't supposed to be doing that job, and here you are moving away from that. This is beautiful. There it is. When I talk about the first card, like, you're moving away from responsibilities that weren't yours. This is not part of your, pay grade, Libra. And the next card out that clarifies is the same as the main deck card. That tells me as a reader, yep, Forest Fairy, what you were saying is exactly right. There is no other clarification. What you are saying. Libra is moving away from the responsibilities that were not theirs in the first place. Beautiful. Now it makes me want to go, did it have to do with work? I've got the work card right here. As your focus and foundation is the Hierophant. For some of you, this Hierophant represents a marriage. For others of you, it represents work. Well, let's go up to your higher self. Your higher self is saying, Libra's making plans. What plans? Good. Self-love. Good. Good. Going on vacation, going on a road trip, going somewhere away from this juggling act. And being patient with the process. Beautiful. This is beautiful energy. This is the Alchemist we got right here. Let's go to her, to the Temperance card of the past. This is really balancing out. And I'm hearing as far as the Alchemist changes one thing into another. Like a chemist does, right? They can take these chemical combinations and make something completely different. This is how I feel the Temperance card is like energetically. That you are taking these negative, dark forces and really alchemizing them into something light and beautiful. It takes a lot, and now I have, just because of the decks, right? I have the dark and the light cups. I'm noticing that right here. So, I do have to say that. I don't know what that means yet, but I see the light and the dark cups here, single cups, and I see the light and the dark cups, single cups here. Interesting. Now, Temperance in the recent past, going deep within with the Hermit, really finding your light in a world of darkness. Bossing up with that Emperor card. I'm loving it. We got 3 majors, the Hermit, the Temperance card, and the Emperor. So this is a major transition, as I got the 6 of Swords twice, into self-love, into alchemy, into making gold out of lead, changing lead into gold, going deep and seeing your mastery, your values, seeing, because the Hermit card holds that star within his lantern, and that kind of, as a reader, says to me that's your spark, that's your spark of God, that's your soul, and really finding what it is that makes Libra. So let's go down to this Hierophant. I'm feeling both work and relationships. So let's see what comes up. You're manifesting. Beautiful. Look at this. Look at these majors come out. And the 10 of Cups. You are manifesting. Now, if you've been disappointed, do you see this is what you might not see? Underneath the deck is what you might not see, Libra. You have got, if you're in a marriage, you have got these beautiful cups, right? That you are focusing in on disappointment. You're focusing in on maybe a friend group, a work group, a disappointment, an emotional disappointment that you're moving away from. You're moving away from the drama, you're moving away from the disappointment, and your focus and foundation is manifesting the 10 of Cups. And if it's with a relationship and a marriage that you're already within, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. If this has to do with your work, you're moving away and into something that you love to do. You're manifesting your dream job. You're manifesting something that you love to do. Let's find out with this 8 of Pentacles. You could be working from home for some of you, and that's what you love to do. And the ending, the death. Again, this is a very transformative, shedding of old, moving away, especially if you've been in a job for many years, 10 or more. I'm seeing 2 10s, 10 or more, 10, 20 years, 16 years, 14 years, that you're shedding that and really focusing in on what it is you do, on what it is you love to do, and it could be from home, and you're taking action on that. The death card is really death and rebirth. So it could be death of old systems, traditions, beliefs about work, that, oh, I've got to stay in this job for X amount of years to get this and get that. No, you're really seeing that the systems are crumbling down. There is no more promise of 30 years of work in one place, in one industry, in one company anymore. So let's see where you are off to. You are off to the races right there. We got the Chariot twice. We got the Temperance card twice. Wow. We got a lot of majors on here this week, Libra. So this is a major, major thing. Transition. Step into who you truly are. And you're doing it with passion. Secretly. You're doing it secretly. I think, and you could be keeping it quiet. We saw that in the side story, that you're kind of keeping things quiet. Now, having said that, I believe that this moon card is more about seeing through and not being afraid of the illusions that you have been living under based on what it is, the structures that you've been told. You got to go to university. You got to get a degree. You got to do this. You got to get a good job. You got to get health benefits. You got to get, a retirement plan set up. All these got-tos, I think you are just crushing. You're going, no, I can invest in new cryptos and see more in a couple of years than I would see in decades through these other methods. And that's just an example because I know nothing about crypto. But you're seeing through the veil, through the illusion, through and kind of busting through it with this Knight of Wands and moving forward and really putting your trust in you and what you do, in the skills that you've mastered, in letting those old systems go and moving forward. That's how other people see you doing this. Learning something new. Beautiful. Whatever that means to you. This is the Student card. This is also He's Determined. The Page of Pentacles, out of all the pages, they are determined. The next stage of that Page of Pentacles is the Knight of Pentacles, right? Where he really goes deep. See, the Knight of Pentacles doesn't get any clout as far as how deep that particular character is or energy is. The Page is an eager learner. They want to learn something new. They want to apply it. They want to see if it works. And that's what you're working on. Go back to the 8th. You're working from home for some of you, or you could be working on a home, on a brand new home. You could be builders. If you're builders, beautiful. You could be, again, with this Death card, this is like leaving something that you have outgrown that doesn't align with you. And while you're doing it, these are ideas. These are, again, with this 3 of Swords right above. If you've been hurt, if you've been disappointed, if you've been disillusioned, that's the Death card is a natural progression of that which you needed to see or you didn't see or refused to see, and seeing the truth and resting on it, thinking about it, resting that mind, resting your body, really shedding that which no longer serves you. I believe it has to do with this 10 of Wands, which you're moving away from, and this Juggling card. There's that Knight. Go to the Knight of Wands, that your priority is about moving forward and seeing through the veil. And with your, look at that, with truth. Absolutely. You got the Ace of Cups twice and your truth when it comes to work. It could be that you're working on, I don't want to say it, killing it at work, but I'm just saying you've got some truth regarding work that you're moving on with right here. Ooh, 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 ooh. Let's see what this last card out is with the 4 of Swords. Seeing through this illusion, the illusion of work. Again, we saw that 7 of Swords in that little side story, that sketchiness, right? And this is making you happy. This resting period, like I said, you need a vacation, Libra, beautiful. You need self-love, Libra, beautiful. Go get a pedi, go to a barber. For you masculines, get yourself all nice and tight and clean and just let someone do this for you. Go. I don't want to say spa day because that sounds but I like taking the boys to the barber. The barber's, it's a very masculine place to be. It's like the original place my grandfather was. He was a Scorpio sun. He was a barber, and the stories he'd keep to himself because he was, again, Scorpios, right? So go get some pampering. Let people pamper you. This is what I'm really feeling and seeing through the illusion. I just keep seeing these are illusions through work that you're seeing through, that you're like shedding of old, that the veil has been lifted for Libra. They know their worth. And clarifying that 5 of Cups, look at that. The 10 of Pentacles, you could be winning. You got the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. You are winning. Listen to you. You are winning. But this is a big payout. So if you are sort of taking work to task, if you're owed money, if you're owed back pay, if you've got all the receipts, that's what that's about. Interesting. All right. I want to get that 10. I see 10. I'll do the time for the 10-10, but I just want to see that 10 all by itself over there. Let's get some angel numbers, Libra. You are uniting your energy with that of God. Trust that the signs you are seeing are direct communications with the divine. 106, I see 64. Let's do 64 first. 64, your angels are inviting you to spend more time in contemplation and meditation so that they can strengthen the communication channels between you. Beautiful advice. 106, and then I see 104. Let's do 104 first and then 106. 104, God and angels are with you every step of the way. Call on them for help when you need it. Never feel alone. Beautiful. And 106, in order to move forward, you got the Chariot twice. In order to move forward, you are being guided to cut all the cords that are binding you to the situations of the past. That includes disappointment. Cut those cords. That's beautiful advice. Absolutely. Libra. Now, any numbers that you see, and I don't have a lot of numbers here because we've got a lot of majors. Any numbers that you see on my table that I do not read aloud, those are personal messages for you. Get your book and take a look. If you do not have an angel numbers book, go to the description box below, click on the link, and grab yourself a book for all future reads. I see 647. 647, your angels are encouraging you to move forward. Again, we got the Chariot twice. Stop waiting for permission. Okay. Take matters into your own hands. You are on the cusp of a miraculous moment. Libra, I see 846. Last one, 846. Libra, 846. Right here. Your angels are encouraging you to be aware of your own body. 4 swords. And energy at this time. Temperance twice. Absolutely. Self-awareness is key to increasing self-worth and connection. 8 of Pentacles. Right there. Happiness. Sun. Right there. Ace of Cups. Twice. Right there. And if you're in a beautiful, loving 10 of Cups marriage, it's right there. Turn around, Libra. Turn around, face it, say, love ya. Give them a big old hug and kiss, because that's what this is. Your focus and foundation is manifesting this for some of you. Your focus and foundation is right there, and you're not even looking at it. So cut all those cords from the past, from the disappointments. Let it flow through you, because you got the happiness. You got the love. You got the truth. You got the work, too. Right here. Chariot moving forward twice. Look at this, Libra. This is a beautiful read. Boss up with that Emperor. Temperance twice. I mean, come on now. This is great. Fantastic. And that's what I see for you, Libra. And I'm sure I'll see you again. Take care from your Forest Fairy. Bye for now.